Previously on Avatar.
Is this the right place? Yeah, I think it is. Where the fuck is your... sir, you're not supposed to be here.
Huh?
Wait, what's she doing? Right, let's go over the plan. Wait, what the fuck? Guys? I fucked up. Motherfucker. SCP, which stands for Secure, Contain, and Protect, which is a motto for the SCP Foundation. But when researching, SCP could also stand for Special Containment Procedure or Secure Copy Protocol, which I don't know which one is, so whatever. And today I'm gonna talk about it.
I was never book smart, I'm money smart, make me more intelligent.
In June 2007, an anonymous user in 4chan created a post about SCP-173, and it's a statue creature that only moves if you're not looking at it.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
It's like the weeping angel in Doctor Who, and the article was written very professionally. It has a scientific tone, formatted like a government or research document, and it includes contained procedure and labeled object class Euclid. We'll get back to that later on. And the image used for SCP-173 was a real photo sculpture named Untitled 2004 by an artist named Izumi Kato. And yeah, you probably seen this picture before. It's the peanut that go around snap people's neck. So before the Foundation officially exists, humanity have encountered many much weird shit. So they created ancient secret society and royal orders to handle this weird shit. For example, the Royal Society for the Imprisonment of Abnormalities in Britain. These early groups eventually merged into what became the modern SCP Foundation. And their job is just to find these weird anomalies and contain it. While researching, I found this long ass page talking about the SCP Foundation. Go check it out. In the lowest rank, we got civilian. It's you and me. And the Foundation is always doing their best to keep us away from the anomalies. And if a civilian encountered an anomaly, the Foundation will use amnestic, a memory erasing drugs, will make us forget about it. Next, we got support staff. It's the people who do IT, janitor, cooks, maintenance worker, transport crew, etc. They keep the Foundation running smoothly, but often don't even know that they are working for the SCP. Moving on, we got Class D personnel. Congratulations, you're fucked. You are now a disposable worker, used as a test subject for high-risk SCP experiments. And if it goes wrong, you'll die. And if this goes successfully, you'll still die. And the people that got chosen to be a Class D personnel is often prison inmate, often are death row inmate, violent offender, or career criminal. But if the Foundation need more manpower, for example after a mass containment breach, they can activate Protocol 12, where they're allowed to take political prisoner, capture terrorists or war criminal, paramilitary or mercenary personnel under custody. And if you're unlucky enough to witness an SCP event and they can't turn you back to normal, welcome, buddy. Also, certain unique people are selected for testing because of their biology, psychology, or abilities to help study a specific SCP, like recruiting a blind person to interact with SCP-096. But in extreme cases, like a global SCP outbreak or an end-of-the-world scenario, they could straight up take a refugee or homeless person. God damn, this place fucked up. Security personnel. Congratulations, you are now slightly less fucked. You are now responsible for the site safety. You can be a security officer or a tactical response officer. And what's the differences? If you're a security officer, your main duties will be guarding and patrolling inside the Foundation sites. They do basic security shit like checking IDs, respond to minor containment breaches or disturbance, also maintaining information security. Your standard gear will be a Foundation security uniform, Kevlar vest or a light tactical plate carrier, a sidearm like a Glock, some non-lethal weapon, a submachine gun, most commonly a P90, and other basic tools. And they are the first responder to any threat in sight. But if the threat gets too extreme, that's where the tactical response officer come in. Here, you will have better equipment and gear to deal with the threat. Your main duties is to go on high-risk operations, like dealing with a major containment breach, escorting containment and recovery team when capturing or transporting a dangerous SCP, engage with hostile groups, and protect the Foundation facility during large-scale assault. In the standard gear, you will have the same uniform, but now you have a heavy ballistic armor with trauma plating, a full-face combat helmet with night vision, hubs, and comms, an assault rifle, a sidearm, special weapon like shotgun, DMR or LMG, explosive, some anomalous equipment when authorized, protective gear, and other tools. Moving on, we got researcher and scientist. Your job is to conduct experiments and write SCP report. They produce the SCP file that we read, and if you're good enough, you can be a department head. You can be the head of the research department, the security department, the medical department, the engineering and technical department, logistics and administration, and on top of all of that is the site director. You basically manage and control everything on the site. Next to it is the ethics committee. They are the one that ensure the foundation action are ethical or at least justifiable, and they are often shitted on because ethics, morals, motherfucker win the SCP Foundation. But they're still pretty important because let's say the Foundation wanna test you with SCP-2701, a jail cell that transfer you into the void where you cannot see, hear, smell, or touch. And while in there, time will move like 300 to 400 times slower. That means an hour here could be a week in there. That means you'll be floating in nothingness for hours, days, could be years. And the ethics committee can see that and say, no, that's fucked up, let's not do that. And instead, you'll be transferred into an experiment where you'll die instantly. And finally, we got the O5 Council. They are the highest ranking leaders in the entire Foundation. Their identities are top secret. Most of the Foundation staff don't even know who they are. And currently in the lore, there's 13 members. They make all global decisions, approve or deny major experiments, and authorize the use of dangerous SCPs. Basically, if you want anything important to happen, you have to go through them. They also have all the classified information, and they're always kept secure in isolated areas. And if you're a fan of SCP, you probably noticed something's missing. And you're right. I kept this rank for last because it's my favorite. The Mobile Task Force. They are the security personnel on steroid. They are elite special forces that are assigned to dangerous missions like capturing, neutralize, or emergency containment. And that's not it. In the Mobile Task Force, there's many units that do different jobs. So remember when I was talking about the tactical response officer? So if those guys couldn't defend the facility, this is where the Nine-Tailed Fox come in. And they only arrive when everything goes to shit. They are allowed to use lethal force to recontain SCP or even destroy the facility if ordered. Huh? You don't want to defend the facility? That's boring? Instead, you want to go to the ocean where everything is dark, scary, and dreadful? Don't worry, I got you. You could join the Deep Feeders. In this unit, you'll be able to explore the big, beautiful ocean. You'll be on ships and sub with aqua-friendly equipment, investigating underwater ruins and portals, studying the wildlife like SCP-169 or SCP-3000, or fuck all of it and use a flamethrower at fire eaters. And there's many more that you can join, like the Bayou Boys, or the Rolling Thunder. Maybe you want to join the Gardeners, or perhaps the Blondebeard Crew. Actually, the Blondebeard Crew is not like a pirate or a sea fashion. They actually perform tasks in zero gravity places, and their base is at a moon or something. So yeah, pretty weird. Now, when you're working for the Foundation, you have clearances level. These are like ID card that give you access into the Foundation. There are 6 levels, with the higher level granting more access. There's also personnel classification, but it's pretty self-explanatory. What I'm gonna talk about in it is Class E. It's when you get affected by an SCP and they put you under quarantine. Also, it's temporary, so anybody could get a Class E. And after you treat it, you'll be good. Alright, moving on to... So there's 2 main categories in here. We got the sites and the area. Sites are the Foundation main bases where they held SCPs and study them. For example, the most well-known site is Site 19. This is the largest and the most important site, containing hundreds of SCP, like SCP-999, SCP-173, SCP-096, and much more. So yeah, it's just a basic site, and it's pretty much same for the others. Then there's Site 5. Wait a minute. There's no Site 5. Silly me. What the fuck? Oh shit, this thing is broken. And then there's areas. These places are often built to support sites, but sometimes they also contain anomalies. For example, Area 12. Its main function is administration, biological research, power generation and distribution. And then they also contain SCP-2280, which is a cow. Finally, I'm going to talk about the SCPs. They are divided by class, starting at safe. This means the SCP is easy to contain, like SCP-999, a slime monster that goes around spreading joy and happiness. And it is so good at it that the Foundation let it walk around the site to help people with their mental health. But not all the SCP in the safe class is as cuddly and happy as SCP-999. There's also SCP-686, a disease that makes men start producing milk. Holy shit! This thing should be a Keter class, but since it's pretty easy to contain, so it's a safe class, but I disagree. Moving on, we got Euclid. These SCP is harder to contain and is also unpredictable. Most of Euclid's class are a living anomaly, like SCP-096, a tall humanoid creature that's normally calm, but when you look at its face, maybe directly or via photo or video, it'll kill you. No matter how far you are, no matter how secure it was contained, and even if the facility trying to neutralize it, it'll run to you and tear you apart. Keter. These SCP are hard to contain, like SCP-682, an alligator that can't die. It also have super strength and speed, have a deep hatred for all life, and it can speak too. But a Keter SCP doesn't mean a dangerous SCP. It's just that the SCP is very difficult to contain. Thawmill. These are the SCP that is used for containing other SCPs. Even the mere existence of Thawmill class objects is classified at the highest level of the Foundation. For example, SCP-2000, which have the ability to rebuild civilization. Apollyon. These SCP cannot be contained. Also, they're actively causing or will cause the end of the world. For example, SCP-2317. What the fuck? Archon. So these SCPs could be contained, but it's best to leave them alone. For example, SCP-343. God! Well, at least he claimed to be. He's an extremely powerful reality bender, and he can look like whatever you want him to look like. But even with all of those power, he's very peaceful and cooperative, so trying to contain him would just probably piss him off. Ticonderoga. These SCP cannot be contained and also doesn't need to be contained. There's not much SCP that's put under this category, but let's say a time-traveling hot dog. You cannot really contain it, but do you really need to? Explain. It's just SCP that is fully understood. Neutralized, decommissioned. These are SCP that used to be anomalies, but then destroyed or stripped away of their powers. Right, that's it. There's some more, but I'm too tired. And for me, I want to have SCP-662 and SCP-261. So, are you ready to work in the SCP Foundation? What? Me? Hell no, that place dangerous as shit. Hey! I'm starting tomorrow, let's go! What, you don't like the SCP? You wanna go against them? You can join these guys. This group want to use it for power, war, and control. This group wanna free all the anomalies. This group worship a machine. This group worship a bunch of flesh monster. This group want to destroy all the anomalies. This group want to use it for art. This group wanna sell it for money. And this group worship alien ideology. One last question. How the fuck did SCP-1471 from this to this? Yeah, I think we should get the fuck out of here. Also, thank you so much for your support. I'm happy that you guys like the video that I make. Like, subscribe, share, comment. If you want to see more SCP, you know, maybe I'll do about the other group that trying to go against the SCP Foundation. There's still so much thing about the SCP that I haven't covered yet. And comment if I'm wrong about anything, I would like to know. And also, I might do another video about the creepypasta, who knows. But I hope this video could get you into SCP, or maybe, you know, do your own research or deep dive into it, whatever. I just hope I just hope this video bring your interest into the SCP world. If you're new or you don't know much about the SCP, and if you're a variant that already know a lot, I hope this video is fun and enjoyable. And yeah, that's it. See you guys later. I'm going to sleep. I'm tired of shit.